guys know, we are recording our virtual PLC meeting, and it will be posted on our website. Thank you so much. Ms. Ramirez?
Ok, le queremos pedir que por favor pongan sus pantallas en silencio, que por favor no enlacen la presentación a su televisor porque interfiere con la presentación, y por favor escribe su nombre, el nombre de su hijo o hija y el correo electrónico en la sesión de comentarios para propósito de asistencia. Pueden encontrar dónde escribir esa información en la parte superior de su pantalla, a la derecha, ¿ok? Y por favor, traten de no oprimir la presentación porque también interfiere con la presentación. Y por último, esta reunión está siendo grabada y será puesta en nuestro sitio web de la escuela.
Okay, let's move on. Right now, we're going to have a nice warm welcome for our head of schools, Mr. Principal Lester Sampson and Ms. Valerie Jacobson, our head of operations.
Hi guys, can everyone hear me? Yep, I'm not muted.
Yes.
So hello, how's everyone doing? I'm Lester Sampson, I'm the interim head of school. I just wanted to say thank you guys for being patient and being with us for this year. It's definitely had its ups and downs this year for our families and our students, and I'm really glad that we were able to provide what our students needed and get them to where they need to be. Just a couple of things for us to wrap up the year. And I think we're going to go over a little bit more in detail what summer school might look like in the next couple of slides with Ms. Jacobson. But we also do have a virtual graduation for our seniors that are graduating on the 29th. And so that would be a live stream broadcast by a recorded graduation ceremony. And we're also having, for students and 2 family members are allowed to come and participate in the diploma pickup, where we're going to set up a graduation stage essentially in the front of the building, and if the weather doesn't permit, then we'll do it inside, where families can take pictures in their cap and gowns and receive while they're receiving their diploma at the school on Monday from 1 to 5 as well. Okay, so thank you again for joining us, and we look forward to continuing working with you guys the next couple of years for some, and some of you guys, this is probably your last year if you have a graduate. So thank you for being part of the Williamsburg Charter High School family, and hopefully we have family members coming soon. So thank you.
Okay, para traducir lo que acaba de decir nuestro principal, el señor Lester Sampson, él le quiere dar las gracias por estar con nosotros, le quiere extender las gracias por haber estado en contacto con nosotros a través de este tiempo tan difícil que hemos pasado. Alguna información importante, él le quiere dejar saber que el 29 tendremos la graduación de nuestra escuela, será virtual, y vamos a tener una plataforma donde los padres podrán tomarse fotos y los estudiantes podrán tomarse fotos. Estará puesta frente a la escuela, pero si las condiciones del tiempo no lo permiten, lo haremos adentro de la escuela. Podrán ponerse su capa y su birrete para tomarse fotos conmemorando la graduación. También todos los padres podrán asistir 2 personas a la graduación que se estará dando virtualmente por cada estudiante.
Thank you, Ms. Ramirez.
You're welcome.
Ms. Jacobson?
Hello and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ms. Jacobson, the head of operations. I just wanted to share a few additional upcoming dates with you. In case you have not yet filled out the NYC DOE parent survey, the deadline now is June 26th, this Friday, so it's your last chance, and you can go to nycschoolsurvey.org. You still can email your survey completion confirmation to ahelliger@thewcs.org to enter our grand raffle. and we will notify the winners in July. And the next thing that's upcoming is to be on the lookout for our parent reopening survey. So as we look forward to the fall, we want your feedback as we're making plans in accordance with the health and safety guidelines.
Alguna información que estaba dando, can we go back to that slide? Thank you. Le estaba hablando la señorita Valerie Jacobson. Ella es la gerente de operación de la escuela y ella quiere darle alguna información y algunas fechas importantes. Primeramente, el último chance para llenar la encuesta de padre es el 26 de junio. Pueden encontrarla en el sitio web que está en la pantalla, nycschoolsurvey.org, y pueden enviarle la confirmación de completar su que ha completado su encuesta a la señorita Halliger, al correo electrónico que está en pantalla, a halliger@wcha.org, ¿ok? Y por último, estén pendientes de que vamos a estar mandándole otra encuesta para los padres para que nos den su opinión acerca de la reapertura de la escuela, estando de acuerdo con la guía de salud y seguridad del Estado para el próximo año escolar.
Gracias.
And yes, thank you, Ms. Ramirez. And just another reminder, the last day of remote learning and of trimester 3 is also this Friday, June 26th. Grades will be posted on PowerSchool, and the offices of WCHS will be closed from June 30th to July 3rd. So our virtual offices, right, because the school building is still closed, our virtual offices will reopen Monday, July 6th. From the hours of 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So you can reach us virtually on email. And the summer school dates are posted here on this slide. Trimester 1, this is virtual summer school via remote learning. The trimester 1 begins July 7th and goes through July 13th. Trimester 2 is July 15th through July 21st. And trimester 3 is July 23rd through July 29th. And the counselors will be reaching out to students and families.
Ok. La señorita Jacobson le quiere informar que el último día de aprendizaje virtual para el trimestre número 3 es este viernes, junio 26. Por favor, chequen a PowerSchool para los grados finales. Nuestra escuela estará cerrada desde junio 30 a julio 3 y nuestras oficinas estarán abiertas nuevamente el 6 de junio, pero estarán abiertas solamente virtual porque todavía seguimos cerrados. El edificio está cerrado. A continuación están las fechas para la escuela de verano. El trimestre 1 será de julio 7 a julio 13. El trimestre 2 será de julio 15 a julio 21. Y el trimestre 3 será de julio 23 a julio 29.
Thank you. Okay, so tonight we're going to have a wonderful show for you guys of resources and learning to access your community. There's so many nonprofits in the area. Tonight we have Believe and Inspire organization. We have adult and continuing education from New York City Board of Education, District 79. We have Black Mental Wellness and a presentation from me of additional programs and opportunities for your families and for your scholars.
Ok, anteriormente la señorita Pink había hablado de que esta noche vamos a estar hablando de cómo accesar su comunidad durante la pandemia y esta noche ella le tiene muchos recursos disponibles. Primeramente estaremos teniendo personas de la organización Cree e Inspira. También tendremos la continuación educacional para adultos del Departamento de Educación del Distrito 79 y también tendremos otra presentación de otra organización que se llama Salud, Bienestar Mental para la Comunidad Afroamericana y también tendremos más presentaciones para dándole recursos de la señora Pink.
Thank you. Our first organization is called Believe and Inspire. Ms. Michaela Boruta, Program Manager. It's all yours. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me introduce you in Spanish.
Sure.
So, a continuación tendrán a la señora Micaela Boruta. Ella es la gerente del programa Believe and Inspire, que en español quiere decir Crea e Inspira. Es una organización local.
Okay, great. Thank you. Well, first of all, thank you very much for having me. It's my pleasure to be here with you tonight. Thank you, Melody. Thank you, Cheryl. It was very nice to talk to you last week. I'm very happy to join you today and talk about our summer program for teens and young adults we offer during this summer. But before I move to talking about those two summer programs in more detail, let me share a little bit more about Believe and Inspire organization. Their programs have been around for about 3 to 4 years, and the main mission of Believe and Inspire is to help and empower underserved youths through learning or teaching them financial literacy. That was the original mission of the organization. However, then after some time, they expanded their mission to include also life skills and career development. And before COVID-19 situation, we used to have our classes in all boroughs across New York City, and everything was held in person. But since this COVID-19 happened, we transitioned into online learning and also decided to expand the reach of our target audience. So our target audience was at the beginning underserved youths and also children who are aging out of foster care, and now we are welcoming even more students. And our target audience is young teens or young adults from 16 years of age till about 21. So it's pretty much the 10th, 11th, 12th grade and early college years. And also during this COVID-19, we started career development programs to really offer something to students during this time when they spend more time at home, and we really wanted them to spend this time wisely. So we created a wonderful program to prepare them for their next career steps. Either that would be for their internship or their first job. And we concluded the session actually 2 weeks ago. And today we started with our 2 new summer programs. One of them will actually cover your summer school. One of them is through the end of July, and the other one is a little bit longer, and it goes through the mid-August. But I'll talk about them as we'll get the slides. But I think
next slide.
Yeah, unless we want to translate this into Spanish first. I think it might be a little bit too much information at once, so maybe we can go slide by slide.
Okay. La señorita Micaela quiere informarle que la misión del programa es ayudar y empoderar a nuestra juventud. Los programas usualmente son ofrecidos para chicos de 16 a 21 años y esta organización le ofrece programas de trabajo y también programas de pasantía profesional para los chicos.
Okay, the next slide, please. Okay, Ms. Michaela.
Yes, thank you. As I mentioned, we have 2 programs during this summer. One of them is Summer Internship Prep Program. This one is specifically for girls from 16 to 21 years of age. And this program really focuses on how to prepare yourself for an internship. So we started today. We have maybe 1 or 2 spaces left in the program, and we will cover the topics like goal setting, how to set your goals, what you would like to achieve, and actually how you get there. We really covered the whole cycle of how to get an internship or job, including resume writing, cover letter writing. Then we will also show the teens and young adults how to prepare for an interview, how to navigate the offer they once get. But also we will discuss the importance of communication and how to develop our soft skills. And we will include also Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, what is workplace etiquette, what is business email etiquette, and we will end up with really discussing what does it mean to have a winning attitude that could really span across all the border, either at school, in your everyday life, or once you have an internship or job as well. And this program started today, June 23rd. This program ends on August 13th, and we are meeting twice a week. Once on Tuesdays from 11 a.m. till 12 or 12:15. We are meeting over Zoom, and on Thursdays we are meeting or the students work in Google Classrooms, and me, myself as program manager, and also our teacher, Samantha, we are there for the kids should they want to discuss something in more detail or have any questions from the previous session, or just help them through the work they will be doing during the Google Classroom. We have very limited space for this particular program. As I mentioned, maybe 1 or 2 spaces left. This program is for about 20 students. So if you would like to join, please let us know. We discussed actually an option to have a makeup class for those kids who might be interested in joining us. We might be able to offer a makeup class of the one that they missed today. So this is specifically for internship preparation, and I'll talk about another program with the next slide.
This is amazing.
Yes, it is. La señora Boruta habló de que la organización ofrece 2 programas, y esta primera presentación se trata de la pasantía para preparar a niñas o jovencitas de 16 a 21 años para crear metas profesionales y acerca de su carrera, también para prepararla personalmente también se enfoca en el desarrollo personal y profesional. El propósito es ayudar a sobrepasar las barreras al entrar al campo de trabajo. El programa corre del 23 de junio al 13 de agosto. Todo está pasando en línea porque ellos han tenido que hacer la transición debido a la pandemia, de reunirse personalmente a todo virtual. Usualmente este programa se ven 2 veces a la semana, los martes y los miércoles de 11 a 12. Ella explicó que el espacio es muy limitado y que hasta este momento solamente hay de 1 a 2 espacios, pero si alguna chica quiere integrarse al programa, que le deje saber, y también le ayudarían a recuperar la clase que se ha perdido por el día de hoy. Okay?
Thank you.
Okay, the next slide.
Yeah, the second program we are offering this summer is called Summer Life Skills Program, actually Life Skills and Financial Literacy, because we really pay great attention to financial literacy as part of this program. And this program is open to teens and young adults, ages 16 to 21 as well. This program is a little bit less intense or immersive because we are meeting only once a week on Tuesdays from 10 to 11 a.m. But also what we are offering is like office hours during the same time on Thursday. So if our students have any questions regarding whatever we cover on Tuesdays, they are able to schedule a consultation or a conversation with us on Thursdays during this time. So it's a little bit also personal approach in that sense. So as the title suggests, we will be really talking about life skills and financial literacy. And today we started also with goal setting, and because we believe that it's very important with anything you do in your life to really have clear goals and to know how to get to the results you would like to get to. We will continue with financial literacy. Really, we will cover how to set up an account, what is a credit score, how to actually save money, how to write a check, or what to write on a check when you receive a check. So really the things that we believe that everyone should know. And of course, that includes teens and young adults. Then we will cover different writing styles, business versus casual, and also a little bit how to prepare for workforce once they decide to go that route. We will combine it Microsoft Word as well as Microsoft Excel. And when we will talk about Microsoft Excel, we will talk about personal budgeting. So we will really showcase how they can, once they have a pocket money or maybe some money from their internships, how to manage their finances, how to actually create a system or track their money so they know how much they have, how much actually they can spend, and how much they can even save. Then we will also talk about soft skills and communication. And this program will also discuss the importance of our well-being. So it's not only about technical skills or other life skills, but also the importance of well-being and nutrition, and how to build our confidence, and also how to have that winning attitude, which we all need in every day of our lives. So this program is a 6-week program. We started today, and again, we would be able to create a makeup session for those who would like to join us. Let's say this week or next week. The program runs through July 28, and we are meeting once a week on Tuesdays only. And this program is also conducted via Zoom. So these are the 2 summer programs we have. I also wanted to share with you that we will have new programs or different programs or other programs we will be offering in the fall. So if you would like to know more, please definitely reach out. All our programs are free of charge. We work with different sponsors to support our programming, so then the teens and young adults can join us, of course, complimentary. And we will see how situation will change maybe from September. So far, all of our programs are conducted online. One of the advantages that I see is that we are able to reach even more children, because now we have been working with many high schools, especially in Queens, and also with some schools out of town. And this online platform really gives us that opportunity and options to work with more students. So we'll see. We would love to go back in person, but also it's quite good to have classes online, just to give this platform and expand the reach to more students.
Michaela, I have a
Yes,
question coming
sure.
in. I have a scholar that'll be 16 years old in July. Can she still apply for your program?
Oh, actually, yes. Yeah, especially if she will be 16 in July, I think that it would be still fine. And actually, Melody, you reminded me, in this summer, like life skills and financial literacy program, we might have about 5 spaces or spots left.
Okay. Parents, you heard that? You heard how many slots are available? About 5 or so slots. So right after this, click on and start applying.
Ok. La señorita Pink le preguntó que, por ejemplo, tiene un estudiante que va a cumplir 16 años en julio, que si todavía tiene la oportunidad de aplicar, y la respuesta es sí, porque como lo cumple pronto, ya puede aplicar. Ahora le voy a explicar de lo que ella habló del segundo programa que tiene. Este programa es un poquito menos riguroso que el anterior, y se trata de educar a nuestra juventud acerca de su situación financiera. Este programa se reúne los martes virtualmente de 10 a 11. Le van a enseñar a los chicos cómo ahorrar, cómo hacer un presupuesto, cómo abrir una cuenta de banco, cómo manejar sus finanzas. Incluso el dinero que ganan de este programa, ellos le enseñan a cómo manejarlo, cuánto pueden gastar, cuánto pueden ahorrar. También se enfoca en otras destrezas como la escritura. También el programa anterior también se enfocan en enseñarle computadora, como el programa Excel y Microsoft, que es para escribir en computadora. También, aparte de esta destreza, se enfoca en el bienestar y la salud del chico. Le enseñan cómo comer, cómo mantenerse en salud. El programa, para este último programa, todavía quedan de 5 a 6 lugares que los chicos pueden aplicar. La señorita Pink les exhortó que una vez que se termine la reunión, que vayan y apliquen para que puedan entrar al programa. Además, la señora Boruta informó de que hay más programas que estarán disponibles en el otoño. Esperemos que se puedan hacer personal, pero si no, continuarán siendo ofrecidos a través de Zoom. ¿Okay?
Thank you. Thank you so much for being here, sharing this amazing program. Scholars, if you're there, I hope you're looking, seeing what you like is very important. Apply.
Yes. Well, Melody, as I mentioned, I'm so sorry I would have to go.
Yes.
But thank you again for having me. It's been a pleasure to meeting you all. If you have any questions, please, you can reach me through Melody or Cheryl. And yeah, I will be happy to answer any questions you might have. So thank you again. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
You
Goodbye.
too.
Thank
Take care.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, next, please. We're going to move on to our next presenter, Ms. Julia Foster. She's the Community Outreach Liaison from the New York City Department of Education, District 79. And she's going to talk about all the wonderful programs of adult and continuing education offered from the Department of Education. Julia.
Ok, a continuación la señora Pink le quiere introducir a la señora Julia Foster. Ella es la persona encargada en comunicación con la comunidad del Distrito de Educación, del Distrito 79 del Departamento de Educación para la continuación de educación para adultos.
Ms. Foster. Katie, do you see Ms. Foster?
Yeah, she's here. She mentioned that she has audio difficulties. She's on mute, so maybe that, Ms. Foster, is the issue.
Okay, is this better?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Ms. Pink, for inviting me on this call. I really appreciate it. Definitely want to get the word out on what adults can do to better their education, as well as help their kids and their families. And like it was said, my name's Julia. I'm the outreach liaison for the Brooklyn region in adult and continuing education. And what we're offering this summer is an opportunity for parents to continue their education online through our remote learning platform. We're utilizing the Google Classroom platform. And what this is going to do, this is going to prepare adults that are 21 and over, there's no age limit, to continue their education and prepare for the state high school equivalency exam. Today, it's known as the TASC exam. That's TASC, and that is short for Test Assessing Secondary Completion. And the reason why these classes are so important, this new test, it was introduced in 2002, 2003. And this test is testing at a higher level than the GED that most of us know. The GED was only testing up until an 8th grade level, and the new TASC exam is testing up until a 12th grade level. So it's more equivalent to receiving a full 4 years of high school education. And even though we offer it to our adults in adult education, the School District 79, they have many programs, and it covers all alternative schools and programs for the city of New York. And any child that falls outside of the regular K through 12 curriculum, whatever difficulties or personal issues they're having. We have programs throughout the 5 boroughs that they can go to. And a little known one that I've come to know in the last year was the Restart Academy. And this is for junior high school students that have fallen off the regular curriculum track. We will be having a town hall. This is a rare opportunity to actually speak and hear directly from our superintendent and just get to know what other programs they have. But for adult education, I really want the parents who need to increase their academic skills to take advantage of these remote learning classes, especially, the times we live in, working, like a lot of people have, different schedules, and the schedules are varying increasingly, or they have to stay home and care for a family member. So this is a great way to keep learning through the summer. My contact information, Ms. Pink has all of my contact information. The summer remote learning classes, they're going to begin July 6th. And,
I'm sorry, Katie, the next slide, please. So they can see there it is.
Oh, yes, thank you. And I have this flyer in Spanish as well.
Can I introduce you before?
Oh, yes, apologies.
Before you go into the slide?
No problem. Go ahead.
All right. So, la señora Foster estaba explicando que ella está encargada de la región de Brooklyn en preparación para la educación de adultos, especialmente para los padres. Este programa está disponible para personas de 21 años y sin límite de edad. Ella explica que hay un nuevo examen que ha reemplazado lo que antes era el GED. Ahora, anteriormente el GED solamente se enfocaba en destreza hasta el 8º grado, pero ahora han cambiado el examen y este examen cubre destreza que es más equivalente a lo que sería el nivel académico de la escuela superior o del 12 grado. El programa se está llevando a cabo a través de toda la ciudad y va a empezar en julio 6, ¿ok? Y ella quiere que tomen ventaja de que este programa se va a llevar a cabo virtualmente, que se entiende que algunas veces los padres o los adultos no pueden continuar con su educación debido a que tienen que trabajar o tienen que cuidar a sus familiares, pero esta es una gran oportunidad ya que será desde el confort de su hogar.
Thank you. And we also have the state exam is given both in English and Spanish, and we have a bilingual class for those who want to complete the state high school equivalency exam in Español.
Ella dice que el examen, aparte de ser proporcionado en inglés, también es dado en español, que pueden tomarlo personas que no manejan el idioma inglés.
Okay, and as the flyer says, classes will begin July 6th. Once adults are registered into the program, they can take as long as they need to complete their coursework. So there's no rush to finish.
That's amazing.
Yes. Ella explica que una vez que los adultos estén inscritos en el programa, se pueden tomar el tiempo necesario para completar los cursos, que no hay un límite de tiempo para completar estos cursos.
And one final note, the great thing about our program, the only 2 requirements we have is that you be 21 years of age and older. There is no age limit. I remember our last year's graduation, our oldest graduate was 98 years old.
Wow.
He inspired me to continue my education. So it's never too late. That is our slogan. And the other requirement is that you be a New York City resident. And by resident, so long as you have a postal proof that you live in one of the 5 boroughs. There's no need, we don't ask for, well, we do ask for social, but it's not required for our program. We have a large ESL population that's probably like 60% of our adult learners, and we have different levels of English that you can start at.
Okay.
Ok, ella explica que hay dos requerimientos para entrar al programa. El primero es que se tenga por lo menos 21 años de edad. Explica que en su clase de graduación la persona y no tiene límite, y la persona mayor que se ha graduado del programa era un señor de 98 años. Dice que nunca es tarde para continuar su educación. Y segundo componente que necesitan para cualificar para este programa es ser un residente de la ciudad de Nueva York, que en cuanto pueda proporcionar prueba de que reside en la ciudad de Nueva York, serán aceptados. Ella explica que se le pide el número de seguro social, pero que no es requerido. ¿Ok?
Thank you.
You're
Sorry,
welcome.
let me I forgot one thing.
Okay.
También dice ella que hay una gran cantidad de participantes que están aprendiendo inglés como segundo idioma. Muchos de ellos están a niveles diferentes de aprendizaje del idioma, y que tienen un 60% alrededor de los participantes que están aprendiendo a hablar inglés.
Ms. Foster, thank you so much for coming and reaching out to me. It melted my heart that the Board of Ed thought of me and saw me and heard of me and the community and reached
Your
out.
school is really cool.
Thank you so much. Spread the word. Spread the word and bring us
Will
some
do.
Take care.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Ms.
And
Foster.
stay with us if you can, okay?
Yeah, I gotta jump on another parent meeting because this week is graduation week. So congrats to all any grads that are parents of grads that are on the call.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Take care. All right, now we're moving on. Now, if you know Miss Pink, when your scholar comes to my office, it's like a beyond a safe space. I spoil your scholars. I give them positive affirmations. I speak it to them. I speak it to you when you come to my office. If you know me, I believe in self-care. And when I came across this amazing group of women, doctors, I had to reach out and have them with us. So right now, I'm just so thrilled to announce Black Mental Wellness with Dr. Dana L. Cunningham. Thank you so much.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Ms. Pink, for the invitation to join the meeting today. We're happy to be a part. So again, my name is Dana Cunningham. I'm a clinical psychologist and the Vice President of Community Outreach and Engagement for Black Mental Wellness. Black Mental Wellness was co-founded with myself and 3 other lovely women you see on the screen are also psychologists who founded the organization.
A continuación, la señora Ping introdujo a la señora Dana Cunningham. Ella es la vicepresidenta de la organización Bienestar Mental para los Afroamericanos. Es una organización. Y ella le da las gracias a la señora Ping por invitarla. Y aparte de eso, también ella se encarga de llegarle a la comunidad, es la encargada de hacer conexión con la comunidad.
Thank you. I think we can go to the next slide. So the mission of Black Mental Wellness, as I mentioned, we're all psychologists, and so our goal is to really provide information and resources about mental and behavioral health from a Black perspective. We know that there is oftentimes a lot of stigma associated with mental health, particularly in the Black community and communities of color. So we wanted to provide a platform where we could share information and make it okay to talk about mental health. And another focus is really to highlight the diversity of mental health professionals who work in the field, because we know oftentimes those voices are not always amplified. And so we wanted to create a space to do that.
Okay. Ella explica que la misión de la organización es proporcionarle información basada en evidencia acerca de los recursos para la salud mental y de comportamiento y acerca de los tópicos desde una perspectiva del afroamericano. También es resaltar e incrementar la diversidad de las profesiones alrededor de la salud mental. Y por último, bajar el número de lo que sería el estigma, bajar ese estigma que hay alrededor de la salud mental alrededor de la comunidad afroamericana.
Okay. Dr. Cunningham, are you able to share your screen with us?
You know what, in the interest of time, I was going to highlight some resources, but I'll just talk about them, and then we can, if we go back to just highlight the slide that has the website on it, I think, so people can see that if they want to. Oh, I guess it's not here. I will put our website in the chat box, so that way people can access it.
The first slide, Katie, the one before this one. Yes, it's at the bottom of the screen and it's also in the chat.
Okay. Ellos están hablando acerca de cómo hacer contacto con la organización. La información está en verde abajo de la información acerca de la señora Cunningham, cómo pueden conectarse con ella. Hay algo muy importante que se me olvidó mencionarle. Esta organización está prácticamente manejada o no prácticamente manejada, pero está manejada por psicólogas profesionales.
Okay, so in terms of the resources that you will find on the website, we have lots of different information about different experiences that people have related to mental health. So there's information on there about ADHD, about trauma, about depression, about anxiety. There's also information related to coping resources. So there's links to different apps, different websites that people can access additional information around. In addition, I know a lot of times there's questions about how to find a therapist or how to locate a good therapist. We don't provide therapy through Black Mental Wellness, but do have information on our website about how to locate a provider and some resources related to that. I'll let you go ahead, Aurelina.
Okay, thank you. Ella explica que varios recursos que pueden encontrar en el sitio web de ellos es, por ejemplo, ellos tienen información y recursos acerca de traumas, cómo lidiar con los traumas, con la depresión y con otras enfermedades emocionales y mentales que afectan la comunidad. Explica que, por ejemplo, también tienen cómo contactar a un terapista en caso de que necesiten uno, que ellos no tienen ese servicio disponible en la organización, pero sí tienen manera de cómo conectar con terapistas para que puedan ayudar. ¿Okay? Y todo eso está en el sitio web de la organización.
Okay, and lastly, I would just say we're also very active on social media. So if you have Facebook or Instagram accounts, you can definitely follow us there at Black Mental Wellness. That's where you'll get the most up-to-date information about resources and other available things that might be of interest, other campaigns that we're doing. So for instance, this week, we announced a partnership with a group called Sesh. They're offering free online support groups for people who are interested. We also just launched in this month of June social media campaign focused on encouraging people to share their stories related to mental health, and we're offering some giveaways and prizes for people who participate in that campaign. So if you go to our website, you can also sign up to receive information through our newsletter, and you'll stay up to date there as well. So I think that is it, and thank you for the invitation again.
Thank you so much for coming, Dr. Cunningham. Thank you.
Okay. La doctora dice que también la organización está conectada en los medios sociales, social media. Dice que allí también pueden encontrar los recursos. Aparte de eso, pueden informarse acerca de campañas como una reciente que tienen, donde piden que se comparta su historia. Esto es como más para quitar ese estigma de tener los secretos alrededor de la salud mental, y pueden conectarse y obtener más información acerca de las campañas que llevan a cabo. Y dice que muchas gracias por la invitación y por escuchar.
I want you guys to go to the Facebook page. I love it. The positivity, the affirmation, how you relate current events into everything. It just speaks volumes and it provides healing, and it just brings a calmness to me. And just the resources alone is just wonderful. It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much.
La señora Pink explicó que en el sitio web de ellos pueden encontrar muchos recursos y que se siente mucha positividad alrededor de los recursos que ellos tienen, y que es muy ayuda a calmar, y que es muy positivo todo lo que se encuentra en el sitio web de la señora Conde.
Thank you. Okay, so we're going to move on. It's time for Ms. Pink to present. We're going to scoot on. So I'm going to cover a few things: pandemic EBT, some extra summer programs I found, and a trade program or two. So let's move on really, really quick and get to it. Pandemic EBT. I have posted on our social media pages, on Instagram and Facebook, for the families, all of you to know that if you have a scholar in New York City who goes to public school, which we are a public charter, each child that you filled out a lunch application for, you get $420 per child. And now I'll explain how this happens. It's from the Office of Temporary Disability, because you do your lunch form. The kids are now in COVID time, and they're supposed to have a hot meal provided by the school, breakfast and lunch. They're not there. So they decided to give the parents per child $420 for the whole school season, which ends on Friday. Let's translate that part first.
Ok, dice la señora Pink que ahora es tiempo para ella presentar los recursos que le tiene a los padres durante esta pandemia. Ella empezó con describir el programa de EBT, donde el sistema de educación le provee a los padres $420 por estudiante, aquellos padres o estudiantes que llenaron la aplicación de almuerzo de la escuela. Como ahora como los chicos no están en la escuela y aún necesitan nutrición, el Departamento de Educación ha decidido darle esta cantidad de dinero a los padres para proveerle comida a los chicos.
So,
when is it finished, Miss Pink?
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll say it in English. Go ahead, because it's the three waves I will describe right now to the families. You want me to do that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so the pandemic EBT happens in three ways. So if you're on SNAP, which is food stamps, or receive public assistance, PA, you have probably received $193 deposited onto your EBT card in early June. And at the end of this month, which should be this week or next week, expect the other half, $227. Remember, it's $420 per child that you did a lunch form for the school year. Second wave, if you have Medicaid but no SNAP, no public assistance, they'll add it to your Medicaid common benefit card. It's called the CBIC, and they'll give you a PIN number, and you get a one-time payment of $420. Now, wave 3 is for families that do not have food stamps, that don't have public assistance, that don't have any sorts of benefits. They'll send you the whole thing lump sum with a card in the mail on the card, $420. And that should happen the beginning of July and in August. So those are for working class families that have kids in school that did their lunch forms, but they don't have any assistance. You'll get it a one-time payment, and they'll have it on a card. So check your mail. Don't think it's junk mail. It's the card that you'll be using to purchase food for your family.
Ok, dice ella que este programa se va a distribuir de 3 formas. Primeramente, está para las personas que obtienen asistencia pública como cupones de alimento. Se le pondrá la cantidad en 2 partes en su tarjeta de asistencia pública o lo que es el Medicaid, ¿ok? Para que puedan sacarlo de usar la cantidad proporcionada. Por ejemplo, la manera número 2 es a través del Medicaid le van a dar un PIN o una clave de identificación, y esto es para las personas que no cogen asistencia pública, pero cogen el Medicaid. Y por último, está las personas que no cogen ningún tipo de asistencia pública. El gobierno le va a mandar una tarjeta con una clave de identificación donde le pondrá todo el dinero, los $420, y esto le llegará en junio o agosto, así que esté pendiente a su correo.
Okay, so let's move on. Thank you. Okay, so we're home in COVID times. You're looking for fun things to do with your family. You could do everything virtual. You could even go to the museum. You could go to the zoo. You could go to the art museum, or art show. Here's the link, nycgo.com/virtualnyc. Pick what you want and enjoy.
Ok, ella explica que, por ejemplo, para cuestiones de diversiones, como no se puede estar saliendo, que se puede hacer muchas cosas virtualmente, como ir al museo, ir al zoológico, y que pueden escoger de todas estas actividades yendo al sitio web que está en pantalla. Es nycgo.com.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, this is a program for those interested in trade schools, trade programs, learning a trade, medical assistant, medical e-records, office assistant, tourism, hospitality. It's called Suny Beoc. They're located downtown Brooklyn. The website's here. You could check out the website if you want to even do security or do OSHA training. If you want to do college preparation, they offer that service. The flyer speaks volumes for itself. So I encourage all scholars, to take advantage, especially parents during this COVID time. You don't know what you want to do with yourself. You're in between jobs. Give it a try. You could do so much virtually.
Ok, es este otro programa que está disponible para chicos que quieren que quieren empezar a aprender una destreza de trabajo o un oficio, mejor conocido. Este programa está localizado en Brooklyn, y el sitio web está abajo en la pantalla, y pueden accesar este programa para chicos que todavía no saben qué van a decidir hacer entre carrera o cuando están acabados de graduarse de la high school.
Okay, moving on. Okay, this is a program for scholars who want to be leaders in society, where they want to be influencers or advocate for themselves or do things in health and wellness. It's a great program I came across. Parents, scholars, staff, all this will be emailed in a PDF to everyone. So again, the flyer speaks volumes for itself, and I'll let Ms. Ramirez translate.
Ok, este próximo programa que ella encontró y que le está proporcionando es para jóvenes que quieren ser jóvenes empoderados o que quieren ser líderes en su comunidad. Ella dice que por favor que lo chequen, y que aparte de eso Toda esta información se le mandará en un documento de PDF a toda la comunidad de la escuela.
Okay. Moving on. This program, I have scholars. Miss Pink, I need a job. I need a job. How can I get paid during the summer? This is it. It's called the Point, DCD Summer Program. If we move to the second slide, I could just talk really quickly about it because I know we're on a time constraint because we have to go to our board meeting. The next slide where I could give a little more detail about it. Okay, so the program, they have up to 30 participants, ages 14 to 24. It pays $15 an hour. You work 10 hours a week, and it has categories of discipline you could choose: vocal, visual, the circus. And at the end, you do a final project and presentation. I think this is great. It keeps the kids busy, they're learning, and they have something to put on their resume to document and build themselves up to be marketable young adults in life.
Ok, el próximo programa que ella tiene es como para los chicos que le vienen y le preguntan a ella, necesito un trabajo, ¿cómo puedo hacer para conseguir un trabajo? Este programa se llama The Point, lo que quiere decir el punto. Este programa está aceptando a 30 participantes de edad entre 14 a 24 años. Pagará $15 por hora, y el programa se trata de, durante el verano, los participantes tendrán 4 disciplinas de las que pueden escoger, lo que es destreza vocal, visual, y circo y video. Y por último, culminará con una presentación alrededor de a mediados de agosto, donde ellos van a exponer su proyecto de lo que aprendieron durante el programa.
Thank you. Moving on. Okay, the Chris Owens Foundation. I love this program. Chris Owens is a young father. He lost his son due to gun violence and started his own nonprofit organization. And he does summer virtual programs for the first time we're doing COVID time. The kids will learn the art of taking pictures and doing film and filmography, and it's just really interactive. They'll do YouTube Live and Twitch. So it's a great program. I encourage all interested to look at the contact information at the bottom and apply.
Ok, el próximo programa es de un señor que perdió a su hijo a través de la violencia de arma, y creó esta organización, y él está ofreciendo este programa virtual para chicos, y los chicos van a poder experimentar con fotografía, con creación de películas y cosas así.
Okay. And I don't think I didn't forget about the little scholars in our families. We cater for the whole family. So for the little ones, they have this program where it's a bilingual program, El Barrio Raíces, right, Ms. Ramirez? Did I say it correct? El Barrio Raíces?
El Barrio Raíces.
Raíces. Summer virtual program. Thank you. Gracias. So it's starting July 6th to 24th, and it's Monday to Friday, 10 to 12, and the registration date is due the 25th. So all these programs we've been advertising, just hurry up, apply. And I wish you all luck applying.
Ok, este último programa que ella está presentando es para los pequeños de la casa, que no se olvidó de los pequeñitos. Esto es un programa que se llama el Barrio Raíces, programa de verano. Correrá de julio 6 a julio 24, de lunes a viernes, de 10 a 12 de la tarde, y la registración terminará el 25 de este mes. Así que ella le exhorta otra vez que se inscriban y que prueben.
Okay. All right, moving on. I believe the next one is our last slide, guys. Miss Katie? Okay. Thank you all, families, scholars, parents, everyone for coming and always coming and supporting the PLC meeting. Remember, I'm just an email away. Attend all summer meetings you see. Check our social media on Instagram and Facebook for updates and resources. And remember to be strong, think positive, and stay safe. I'm
Thank you.
sending you virtual hugs, everyone.
Thank you, Ms. Pink. We'll see you guys at the board meeting if you're available. And also welcome to the incoming 9th grade parent I saw that joined us today. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you so much. We'll see you at the board meeting. Take care.
Yes.
And
Thank you,
everyone,
everyone.
everything will
Thank
be
you.
emailed to you. Miss Katie will email the PDF with all the resources. Okay? And it'll be posted on our website as well. Thank you all for attending.
Dice la
Thank you.
señora Pink que le da la gracia por haber asistido a la reunión y que toda la información acerca del meeting de hoy estará puesta en nuestro sitio web de la escuela.
Ms.
Yeah.
Ramirez, send me the link to the board meeting. I don't have my link available. Email me real quick.
Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Oh, it's on the leaf. On the
Okay, gracias. Thank you. I'll find it real quick.
No problem.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you and welcome, family. Welcome. Thank you so much for attending.
Dice ella que muchas gracias por asistir y ahora si quieren ir a la reunión del board que se pueden ir allí ahora, ¿ok?
Thank you.
Gracias y muchas gracias a los padres de los novenos grados que van a entrar en el próximo año escolar, ¿ok? Bye bye.
Okay, bye guys. I'll
Bye.
see you at the board meeting. Everyone be safe. Stay well. We
Thank
missed
you.
you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Buenas noches.
Bye.
Bye. I'll see you at the board meeting. Bye-bye. Take care, everyone. Be safe. Be well. Bye-bye.